recording starting at Mountain Standard Time, 8:28 on Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. It's going to be Coyote 11, Michael, not going to say my last name, Internet. It's going to be Sierra 1254. We're going to be going ahead, and this is going to be the first nighttime op out of the Gulf for the 152nd. Definitely not the first nighttime op for the United States. We're going to be going ahead and doing a deep integration strike. You can already see right here some of the waypoints. Let me go ahead and break down what tonight's operation is going to be, because it's not only going to be us dropping bombs, but it's going to be everybody. We're going to be taking off out of here, probably going to be butchering a lot of these names. Kalasab, taking off, and then eventually linking up with the tanker at waypoint 5. From waypoint 5 all the way up to waypoint 6, turning in. Our main objective about 56 nautical miles away from the shore is a runway in Iran called Lair. We're going to go ahead and call it that, LAR. And there we have stationed a bunch of drones. And we have 1, 2, and 3 fighter jets. We're going to go ahead and make sure that those don't take off. For the 150 seconds objective, we're going to be linking up with the tanker right here. Thankfully, with all the objectives that we've been firing at for the past few days, we've taken out this whole riverside. We have our explosions right there. And we have that SAM site taken out. However, we still have those drones stationed, and we still have that Su-24. Unfortunately, that's not going to be an issue right now, as they are lacking funds and resources to move to this area. As of right now, we do have a... what is this right here? So if we press F4, just to show you, this right here is what's going to be launching drones. From here, it'll launch a drone towards the coast, and then it'll travel from there. That's not going to be our objective for tonight. We'll be linking up with the tanker, deep integration, and our objective is going to be taking out this SAM site right here. We're going to be dropping JSOW's cluster munitions right over here, gliding in, and then our buddies on the ground right here, Thud 11 and Thud 12, will then be going in and taking out all the remaining fighters. From there, we'll be coming here, landing, and that's about it. Shouldn't sound like too much, but all of our other brethren are going to be out doing other stuff. For instance, launching over here from Dubai International, we have Enfield 11 and Enfield 12 about to be taken off, full afterburner in effect right now, as you can see. And then the next one is ready to launch. Their objective also with JSOWs right here, ready to launch, is going to be taking out this SAM site right here. Our main objective for this is launching a path for all of our bombers to then do a deep integration into any place that we need to into Iran. We do have some MiG fighters over here. However, we have intel that they're only going to stay around this area, knowing how much firepower we have going on here. Protecting us over here in the Indian Ocean, or entering it, is going to be Dodge 11 and Dodge 12 out of the Navy, launching from the carrier that you so see down there in the distance. GoPro's on. We're set and ready to go. Coyote 11 starting. Ready to go.
Uzi 1, passing waypoint 5 at 25,000.
Forgot to mention about Uzi. So one of those F-15s is going to be running in, taking out that last boat that was giving us some issues. So all the remaining issues we're going in and taking out tonight. We're running a good deep path, making sure that our bombers have no issue for this weekend. Nose pressure 100%. Temp good. Set.
1, request 5 startup. Cleared for startup. 1. Request taxi to runway. 1. Request taxi to runway.
If it denies us twice, we'll take off. Will be denial twice. Going, getting ready on the center line.
1. Ready to clear for takeoff.
Viper 1 standing by.
1. You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.87.
Coyote 1-1. November 9-8, clear for takeoff, climb 300, QFE 29.87. Right now our QFE is going to be set on a standard 29.92. Mad sea level or mean sea level is already set. One rolling. Rotate. Positive climb, wheels up. Waypoint 1, ETA 1 minute 30 seconds. AOA 10 degrees. As soon as we get about 20 seconds out from waypoint 1, we'll go ahead and disengage our lights, arm the plane. Barely see me with the GoPro right now. 150 seconds going to be the spearhead, just as always. We're going to go ahead and take out that SAM site. Without us, those F-15s aren't going to be able to follow in and bomb up on their locations. Keeping and holding an AOA about 10 degrees, 6,000 right now. ETA 50 seconds to waypoint 1. Go and use as much back down. We're going to be linking up with the tanker so we can use just a little bit extra fuel. Just hit 10,000, about 10 seconds away, switching over to waypoint 2. Start backing down off the afterburner as we start coming up here just a little bit. Lights are going to be going. A little bit off our waypoint, go ahead and start switching over waypoint 3. FCR 40 cleared, pushing up to 80, and HSD about 15. So we have some lights on the ground there. I don't know what type of boat that is. It shouldn't be any Iranian boats. We took out the majority of them, but just to make sure. Let's don the night vision goggles and see what that is. Yeah, that's going to be a cargo ship. Cleared, no cargo. Switching over to waypoint 4. I believe this is going to be our refueling point right now. Correction, refueling point's going to be waypoint 5. Turn-in point's going to be 6. Target's going to be 7. Let's go and start getting up into altitude. Switch over into waypoint 5, which is going to be our refueling point. I want to stay out of afterburner as much as possible, but I need to start climbing up. Target point for refueling is going to be about 30,000. Full afterburner. We're still going. We're super heavy right now. We had to go ahead and sacrifice that middle tank, so we're only doing one exterior. You can already see me lighting up right there with my back end tail. If you do night vision, I light up like a goddamn candle. Just keep holding this. We'll keep going over really quick. What's your speed? 2.2. We're at 22,000. We'll start backing down right now just a little bit. We need to let go of this. Now that we're starting to hit the coast right there in front of us. Don the goggles. About to be going over first island right there. That right there is going to be the industrial district or city. And then that right there is going to be the Iranian coast that we're flying into right now as we speak. Try to stay out of afterburner as much as possible. Try to get just a little bit. Try to use that nose. Just slowly go up and down. The tanker's supposed to be going 300 at 30,000. However, will she go that speed? Who knows? For right now, we've been given orders. And those orders are to fly over and do air superiority. So until then, we fly and we don't stop. If we get engaged, they don't last. Up with our tanker, we're about 23,000, about 25 seconds. Still need to go up. Didn't want to use that afterburner, but I need to go up. I wasn't paying attention to my airspeed and altitude.
Counter.
But a friendly Patriot. Why is that Patriot launching at me? That Patriot should not be launching at me. We got a Patriot locking on me friendly. November 98, Coyote 1-1, flying through enemy airspace, linking up with KC 135. Friendly, friendly, friendly. My master's on normal for IFF. It should be launching. I'm doing 007 for IFF. Okay. We got unlock. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Friendly, guys. Friendly. Don't shoot me down back there. Christ. I'm not F-15s. Although I do have some flying with me, so maybe that's why they targeted me. Alright, we got our KC-135 in front of us. Shell 1-1, November 98, Coyote 1-1, requesting rejoin.
Shell 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 30,000 at 200.
Copy, proceed pre-contact 300, 30,000, velocity 200. What do we have for fuel right now? 9,300.
Passing waypoint 5 at 18,000.
We got Thud 1-1 passing waypoint 1, so we're still ahead of them. Looks like operation's going smooth thus far. Let's get up to our tanker. Wasn't wanting to use Afterburner, but it's hard to get up to her right now. Being up at 30,000 the way that we are, the air is just a little different. So this will be interesting for air refueling. This won't be our standard. Keep it low. At least I can see where the jet fumes are coming from, so I can link up with it without getting that jet wash. There she comes. There's the lights. How fast you going, girl? Come on. So we got lights. We're going 2, 3, 8. Decrease. Going about the standard 210, not catching up to her, so which means she's going a lot faster. So as soon as I pull this air refueling pin right here, should be able to let go of the stick, and we should be able to catch it. It'll be interesting to see. I'm not used to this speed. Playing safe. At 30,000, 20 feet. See where that boom's at. .30,000, 20 feet. 214. Slowing down, linking up to the boom just a little too quick. Ready pre-contact?
Ready pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
Getting spiked again. What the fuck is it by? It's by our friendly Patriot. It's because my afterburner's on. November 98, Coyote 1-1, linking up with KC 135, Big Hog 01, 88th Refueling Squadron. Over enemy airspace, linking up with mission, United States Air Force. Do not fire. Friendly Squawk 0077, do not fire. Linking up with refueling taker KC 135, United States Air Force 88th Refueling Squadron. Coyote 1-1, November 98, do not fire. November 98, Coyote 1-1 to Friendly Patriot site on do not fire. Squawk 007, trying to link up. Friendly refueling tanker KC 135, 88th Refueling Squadron. Christ almighty. We gotta switch over. We only have 5 minutes, 40 seconds before we gotta break off. We don't have that much fuel to keep continuing with this mission. Come on. We need some of that fuel, man. We're about to get a trip fuel right now for having our door open for so long without linking up. A little bit higher. Come on. 4 minutes till tank. Gotta start turning towards target. Just a little bit higher.
Ready, pre-contact. Clear to contact.
Clear to contact. Just a little bit higher. About 212 for speed. 30,050 feet. Two minutes, 30 seconds till knock off.
Contact.
Contact.
You're taking fuel.
Target speed 212. 30,500 feet. Disconnect. Fuck. I mean, Coyote 1-1, shoot.
Contact.
Contact.
You're taking fuel. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Keep disconnecting. I'm getting too low, too short. Tanker's starting to turn away right now. We're going to try to follow it, but before it starts turning away too much, we're going to have to branch away. We can take as much fuel as we can right now.
Passing waypoint 6 at 15,000. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Fight with this tanker here. Might have to disconnect. Like right here. Come on. The more fuel, the better. The more fuel we can complete the mission, we can stay in the air longer. That's the name of the game. He's turning back towards home though. He's turning away towards our target. How much fuel are we at right now? 9,000. Let's go ahead and just try to see if we can get just a little bit more. Come on. It's right there. She's trying to link up with us. This turn's a bitch though, especially at 30,000 feet. I'm not used to this. It's either too much throttle or not enough. Alright, we gotta branch away.
Abort rejoin. Return free contact.
We gotta start switching it towards our... We gotta start going towards our objective. We can link up with this tanker later. Right now, we have about 8,000. We'll go ahead. We're up here at good altitude. I'm gonna use this afterburner. Plane armed.
Golf 1, passing waypoint 5 at 15,000.
At 28,000, we're going to go ahead and go down just a little bit lower so this way we don't have any contrails. Switching over to our camera. Narrow. Start to zoom in. As soon as we get on waypoint and on our target, we'll go ahead and start doing our thing. Looks like right now we need to darken that down. Maybe brighten that up just a little bit. And it looks like we already have our targets of what we need to look at. Looks like that's good to go for right now. We're making sure we hit all this from left to right. First target waypoint. We're at 28,000. We'll start dropping down to about 27,000. No contrails. Got a little bit of cloud coverage in front of us. We're going to go ahead, look at our camera, make sure it's always pointed at some sort of white dot, even if it's the closest thing to. Make sure we're good to go. As we get closer to our target, we might need to zoom out just a tad bit. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to stick to this altitude here, 26,000. Use that afterburner a little bit. We need to mind our fuel, 8,400. We might have to link up with that aerial refueler one more time. but we should be able to go ahead and spearhead this thing. If we're looking at our HSD, we back it out just a little bit. We have our friendlies also coming in towards their target, so we need to make sure that that SAM site is taken out before anyone else moves in. 152nd will not fail at this mission. Cloud coverage blocking camera, still have visual on first target. We're going to be going for launchers only. So that's going to be a launcher. It's really hard to tell, but I can tell because the top of it almost looks like a tracked APC, but on top of it it's a little bit more bulky, so I know that that's going to be the same system. The missiles, so we're aiming for that. And that's going to be our objective. Almost in range. Stand by for Pickle. Looks like we have total blockage over the area right as we are about to drop. Ready to drop. 3, 2, 1. We have visual. 2. Moving 3. And for the last one, we're going to go ahead and make sure it's right there. 4. All the way. Turning away from target. ETA 4 minutes, 43 seconds till impact. We have enough fuel. We're going to go ahead and follow in our friends. Hopefully they don't go within that crazy airspace. Because right now everyone else is flying in, and they still have about 4 minutes before any of those missiles start making landfall. Looks like right now, as we speak, we also have ballistic missiles that have been launched. And they are also making landfall towards a major target. Holy shit. Half the city's on fire. I cannot believe that I just witnessed that. It looks like all those missiles are going to be taking off from the General R forward, and they are launched negative. That is, yes, that is exactly where they are. The Iranians have hid ballistic missiles within that town to go ahead and try to conceal themselves. Those ballistic missiles, have been taken out. Switch back over now. We are deep within Iranian territory. Our objective is going to be to start heading our way back towards waypoint 4 now. Our fuel source is low. We're about 7,400. We're going to go and see if we can just slowly start making our way over. We might have to link up with that tanker again. Go ahead and track our AGMs right now. AGM 154 are all making their way onto target as we speak. ETA 18 nautical miles out. Looks like Thud 1 and Colt 1-1 are both en route to about to drop their payload on the objective as well. Looks like our payload will hit perfect, and we should be good to go. Start to dive down, head on back, link up with the tanker for home.
One, passing waypoint 7 at 15,000.
We have our bombs right now about to make landfall. Stand by for impact. Impact. SAM site eliminated. Heading back home. See how our friends are making out. Looks like they're heading in towards target as we speak. Bombs away. F-15. The successful SAM site taken out right there in the distance. You can see that big ball of fire. Nothing can stop these JDAMs from coming down. Impact 1, 2, 3. Stand by for 4. We have one remaining F-15 heading in as we speak. There's the SAM site taken out, and here's the destruction on the ground. Remaining on the ground, hit and struck by friendly fire, has been key points, but remaining is their tower. Maybe that is not going to be. Looks like the Iranian Su-24 has been taken out. Stand by. Looks like they have just dropped their last bombs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GPUs in the air. Last F-15 is leaving airspace. Untouched. Shell 1-1 is still flying through, just in case Thud 1 and Colt 1-1 need any points on the ground. We'll go up from the tower's perspective. Damage assessment for tonight. Multiple warheads were sent in, cruise missiles, to this location. As you see right here, there is no more location. There's no more red. Also, a lot of these buildings do look like they did suffer a lot of casualties in that. As we stand, we do have 2 SAM sites that are major issues. It looks like our boys and the strike team that were meant to go up and follow in did not do as such. With that being said, we still have U.S. Command doing their thing. They're still parked. U.S. Command is doing good. As it stands as of right now, we have one more SAM site jeopardizing us, but we were able to do a deep integration into Iran territory, and remaining they have 2 more Reaper drones. One of them inoperable, one of them questionable. We still have a Scud missile site operational and ready to go by Iran. As we can see, their missile has been fired, which means they are ready to go for the next firing. For tonight's operation, complete success. Shell 1-1 is still operational in the air, untouched, due to all of our operations here on the coast. We still have Reaper drones stationed right here due to the recent staging, waiting for Coyote 1-2 and his operation, waiting for if it's going to be successful. Now we have friendlies falling in, and it looks like we have some Iranian F4s taking off due to the trigger being hit. However, this is not going to be implemented. It looks like we have a friendly Scud coming in. We're going to see where this lands and call it quits. Friendly Scud coming in towards a pivotal point, and it looks like it's just going to fall short in the ocean. No hit. Looks like it was slight hit on target, however, not a good enough hit. Looking here, looks like there's no other missiles in the air. We do have some Iranian MiG-29s flying around doing their thing. However, they're so far away from everything, they know better. The weather's too foggy tonight, and there's no way that they're going to take us on. They're just going to keep doing their thing and hiding away up the coast. Don't worry. Eventually enough, their air base will have their time. And that looks like everything is good. Dodge 1, Dodge 1-2 are back on the carrier. Carrier is looking great as always. Mwah. It looks like everything is perfect in the Gulf. Alright. This was a very successful mission. It does, however, look like this boat did survive. It looks like it is still floating. Still above water. Looks like it did get some damage. So we still have one Iranian boat that will survive. Maybe a torpedo will take him out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching this black box. I am so glad that our first nighttime operation went well with multiple different fighter wings at large. These idiots, however, are flying through a SAM site. So that's very interesting. Let's click on this just for shits and giggles, just to see what this SAM site does. Are any of its missiles ready? Yep, we got one missile ready. Where is it? We got one missile ready. That's going to be their radar right there in the middle. We got one missile linked up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's tracking. Stand by for launch. Enemy SAM 11 Iranian heading towards friendly F-15. He's still flying through. He's no more than 18 nautical miles. It's only a matter of time before that thing launches. It's tracking right on him. And it's moving. So if I leave it right here, you can see the missiles moving. It's waiting for the perfect response from the radar right here. See if it has enough time to engage. Looking up in the sky, I don't see our friendly F-15, which he might be so high up to where it could be an issue, but it's still tracking. The missiles are moving. I think it's only a matter of time before there's smoke in the air. There's about to be a second entering right now. Colt 1-1 about to be entering the danger zone right now. The only thing that they know is heading back to their waypoints to head back home, which is right here. God damn it, guys. Looks like they're also about to be intercepted by F4s as well. They just shut their afterburner off. They're going in. They're moving in to engage. They already splashed one, and there's one more left. 3 against 1. He's a goner. Do something. Please, for the love of God, do something, guys. You have bandits on you. Multiple bandits on your 6. Please, for the love of God. Right there, coming right there. Guys. They're dropping their tanks and going in. Iranian F4 going to attack position. Be advised. Colt 1-1. Defend now. Colt 1-1 hit. 2 positive ejections. God damn it. Iranian F4 positive kill on F-15. If I had more time. And that is where we pause the conflict. Looks like this airfield is still worthy. It looks like we're definitely going to go ahead and have to pelt this goddamn thing. So main objective is going to be taking out this airfield and any airfield that they can launch any fighter aircraft from. Absolute aerial superiority. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and end this out with looking out on the carrier.